So this is the HOKA One One Kaha, and this is a step in a new direction almost for Hoka. What we've got here is a lightweight walking boot. Now, this is something us in Trailblazer Outdoors have been waiting for some time. We've done very well with the Hokas. We sell them for running. We also sell them for approach shoes. And the real thing for 2020 for Hoka is the Gore-Tex. Now, this to us, as we found in lots of other footwear and in jackets, is a reliable waterproof, and this has the Gore-Tex membrane, the magic badge. And there are other good proprietary band membranes out there, but we do trust Gore-Tex. It definitely works. So what's the boot? What's it aimed at? The boot's are very lightweight, and I'm really liking the weight of this fast walking boot. Now, you don't have to go fast in it, obviously you don't, but the idea behind this is it can be used for distance trails. Obviously Hoka built its brand around the fact that they were building shoes for ultra marathons, so these we think will do long distance trails really well. So if you're also just into shorter trails, this, and you want one of those lighter boots, this again is definitely worth a look. Let's have a look at the boot itself. So we've got a reasonably high ankle, not massive, but I think that's a reasonably pitched height. I don't think you want anything lower or for that matter higher. You've got a leather and fabric outer construction. The Gore-Tex booty obviously on the inside, and the real kind of key element to the Hoka range is the sole unit. That massive thick proprietary brand cushioning that's the signature of Hoka, and you've got that within this boot. It's 6mm drop from front to back, so it's not particularly built up either. And the real thing with that is that cushioning's there to take those trails, the harsh pounding out of any long distance walking. I think also in use that it will take away the stones and things like that often you find, certainly on the moors and over into the Cumbria and into the Dales and places like that on trails. I think it'll cope with those very well as well. And for that matter, in fact, this is kind of our first video in a series of two. This is obviously the shop and I'm giving a presentation, but at present I'm actually wearing a pair, my pair, and I'm going to give these a good long test. We do every year the lightweight walk, which is a brilliant long distance walk, 40 some miles across the glorious North York moors, and these are going to be used on that. At the end of that walk we'll shoot another video and I'll tell you how we found them in use. So sticking with the sole unit, we've got the outsole is Vibram Mega Grip. This is a relatively new compound, outer compound from Vibram, which gives an exceptionally good stick, but without losing too much durability. And for the limited use I've used of, I have some Mega Grip from another brand, and yeah, it is a real good grip. I do rate it very much so. So all in all, you've got a really good package here for the sort of from easy walking to the long distance trails. Mountain use, well, we might give it a mountain day, see how it fits in there. I think that you probably will be okay. One of the things I've certainly noticed in the limited time I've had the pair is they've got this nice big footprint area, and it really does give you a stable footbed to walk on. And talking about the footbed, again, you've got all the things you would expect in a decent pair of walking boots. So you've got the torso stability shank and all the other things in there that basically means a stiffening board throughout, so you can't just fold them up. You've got that nice forward flex, but again the side to side motion has quite a lot of stability built in there, so again on the uneven ground it gives you a stable platform to walk on. Really important in a walking piece of footwear. Very lightweight as well, as I mentioned at the start, very lightweight, and again I think that ticks a lot of boxes for people. When you've got something heavy on your feet, certainly over longer distances, it really does tell on your legs. There is a physics multiplier, and I'm not that good at physics to be able to sort of explain it to you, but please look it up online. I'm sure that there's plenty of decent articles out there on that. And what that'll show you is there's a weight multiplier on the end of your legs, so sort of 1 gram actually means quite a lot more. And so something light like this, again, gives you that extra comfort over the distance. Or even if you're into shorter walks and you just want to have something really nice on your feet, again, that's the kind of thing that Kaha is giving you. So yeah, it looks like a great pair of boots. It's got a lot of boxes ticked. Really like as well the fact that it's got the toe bumper on the front. I think that's something is a really good element in any footwear that's going to be used on sort of the more outdoor rough trails and cross country and stuff like that. Okay, the lugs aren't exactly really deep and thick, so again it'd be interesting to see in practical use what that's like on the local mud that we've got around here, the farm trails and things like that. But I suspect that it'll do okay with that, but again we'll see. Because of the wide tread, you aren't going to sink in the same. And yeah, I think that Hoka have put together a really interesting boot here, and something that's very unique in the walking marketplace. There is obviously a lot of lightweight boots out there. We do them. That's kind of one of the things we kind of specialise in. But the difference with this is that big, thick cushioning on the bottom. And again, I think that makes this boot stand out from the crowd a little bit, and be interested to see what in those long-term walks, long-distance walks that I'll be doing, how it actually ends up on my feet. Fit-wise, pretty broad as well. Hoka in the past have had a little bit of criticism for being just a little bit narrow. This is on the broader last, and I've got a fairly broad midfoot and a fairly broad toe box, and I found these pretty good. I have half-sized up though. I think definitely, like all walking footwear, you've got to try it on. So get into your local stockist, get them on your feet, see what feels right, get them out there and have a go. So yeah, the HOKA KAHA. I think this is going to be a new classic, but we'll see.